Hey, what's up, y'all? Gospel comedian Michelle Aaye. I'm just taking some time as we prepare for the October 1st event, Reaching Beyond the Church Walls with Fire and Ice. I'm taking some time to sit down with the artists and get some of their reflections on this event. So we are sitting down right now with my guy here, Prodigal Son. Great talent here in the city of St. Louis. A rapper. Now we're going to just jump right in. You do hip hop. Would you classify what you do as Christian rap? Would you classify it as holy hip hop? What do you classify your music as?
We classify it as gutter gospel. Because that's where I was when God found me in the gutter. You know, and the gospel, of course, we all know what that is.
Right.
And that's what we do. We just call it gutter gospel music.
Okay. So let's talk. I guess that kind of leads us into how you got your name. You know, the Prodigal Son. Just fitting into the background of your classification of your music. So tell us a little bit about how you got your name and your story behind that.
Okay. The story of the Prodigal Son in the Bible, I'm sure that you familiar with that. And at the time when I first became aware of that story in the Bible, it was a dark hour in my life, and I found so much identification in the Prodigal Son. I mean, his blessings and his squandering and his returning. So with identification in that and what I was doing already, I just feel like we were brothers.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So, just taking a look at, your music, everybody has a past, we all do. And that's a wonderful thing about Fire and Ice and Reaching Beyond the Church Walls, is it gives us an opportunity to share where we've been, but also share where we're at. So in looking at where you are right now, what motivates you to kind of stay the course? What motivates you in your music?
What motivates me is the consequences.
Okay.
The consequences if I don't continue to do what it is that I'm destined to do. Of course, I know I will. I trust and believe that God's will is going to be done, but in order for His will to be done in my life, I got to kind of stay in line. I got to stay lined up in order for His will to spill over on me.
Right, right, of course. Obedience.
I have to stay the course.
Yeah.
And that keeps me focused.
That keeps you. Okay, awesome.
Among other things.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm sure you've taken a transition. Most Christian artists, started as secular. When you made your transition, did you have any naysayers? And if you did, how did you handle your transition and dealing with those guys or those people?
I was born and raised in a missionary Baptist church. It was real traditional, and it still is.
Yeah.
So my very first gutter gospel music project was shunned, by everybody but my mom. I mean, my mom, she knew that music was something I had always done, and once she found out that I was doing music, in this fashion, she supported it, but the church didn't. Okay. But I didn't let it stop me.
Okay. What do you say to the naysayers? What do you say to them people that look at you and be like, man, that dude right there?
Well, I really don't have anything to say. If you wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Actually being there when God done it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me being the proof.
Right. Real talk.
Here,
yeah.
That's what I say.
Wow.
And we all say that, won't He do it?
Right.
Here I am.
Right. Wow. I'm gonna steal that answer. I'm gonna use it in my next interview. Okay. Let's see. But this is the last thing I want to follow up with. So when someone comes to an event and they see the Prodigal Son, what do they walk away with? What's the message you send away with them?
That you can't keep God in no box.
All right.
You can't keep Him enclosed. You know what I mean? As if He could save you, why can't He save us? You know what I mean? We just come from a different place, and the message, it is what it is, that God is able, and not to sound too preachy or nothing, but the proof it's in evidence in what you see. So people will leave a Prodigal Son show, saying, wow, it's one in every family, so I always be blessed enough to find some identification, everywhere I go. And people, they tell me, while I keep doing, I get a lot of encouragement.
Really?
So, I mean, it's not what people walk away with from a prodigal show, it's what I walk away with from a prodigal show.
Awesome.
Because, they kind of like ministered to me after the fact. It's kind of like a back and forth thing.
Okay.
And I'm always looking for God to do something.
Right.
Not nobody else. I'm always looking for him to stand on who he is.
Man, that's deep.
That's what's up.
Man, that's awesome. So, okay, so in closing, what is next for the prodigal son? Like, what you got coming up next, or what's next? What's on the horizon for you?
Of course, first up is the Fire and Ice. Yes, and then after that, we have some fundraisers in the community where all the proceeds from the plates and the dinners and everything will be going back to the community, different families.
Very good.
And other than that, I'm just waiting. Sitting, waiting, listening, waiting for him to say move. He say move. I square up.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, you know what? I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me, sharing this time. Again, guys, Prodigal Son, check him out. If he's doing a show at a church near you or an event near you, you definitely got to check him out. But first and foremost, you could catch him right here live on Dynasty Television on the Fire and Ice show, October 1st, Reaching Beyond the Church Walls with Fire and Ice, right here on Dynasty Television, Charter Channel 198. Also on D-Streaming currently to 152 different countries. So we're taking this thing worldwide. You know that, right? Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. Also, you can catch us on DJCF TV, Channel 981 as well. Dynasty Television, where we are destined for dynasty.